Nonz, Ant-Hole's complete summary and rundown. This movie is inspired by the original Big Al formula. Shout out to Anza and Harry Potter. This movie is why Brooke made America. This is why he made New York. This is why the Kanye teddy bear isn't Ted. This is Nonz, Ant-Holes. So the movie starts off with Forever summoning a big sheep in the big city. Obviously the movie is about the world being taken over by ants. But the most special part, when I was working with Foundation for those 2 years, it was the basis of Uncle Tommy in the movie, because Uncle Tommy already had breakout badges. I already had a consistent listener, Morgan, literally keeping up every single day and landed on a private studio by Colin Kirk. I made this instrumental. Also knew over at the Alpha Omega that I wanted my preacher, Savant Jones, to be one of the head ants, and I wanted my old special ed teacher, Mr. Pappy, who was really funny, who listens to Jay-Z, to be another head ant. But it was a pretty crazy concept for the movie, especially since I kept up with your cringe, and I know too many characters about to talk to each other. Sandra is gonna talk to Brooke Warren. There's obviously gonna be some hyenas in there. Auntie Lisa's obviously gonna be arguing with Uncle Tommy as Uncle Tommy, saying that's when we were 11. There's a character that's based off James the Robber called James Norman, who's obviously gonna fight Kevin Williams, who's based off Williams and Cole Lyoko, and obviously known as Williams at Level Up. So Forget One took over the world through Yumi and have a sweet tooth for this chocolate bar. And the best part about it was when back when Kira Koryama was still alive, I structured it like the first martial arts tournament where we're drawing tic-tac-toe with sticks. In the dirt, you can't go out of bounds. So here's how the movie really starts. So Beretta is trying to convince her younger brother, the Dom Sid, and Beretta Saddam, both from the Saddamo family. Basically the terrorists of Nonz that's actually attacking Nonz. It was such a good idea that better to ride on intelligent ants. The keto can be in the movie, they can also be excessive use for keto. So it starts off with the world collapsing. Literally, me, Uncle Stommy, my mom, and Ned, literally fall down the drain, and it was such good writing that Uncle Tommy can interfere with my dad and say literally Rogal. And Rogal is badass, he's based off Barter. And my mom and Ned can tell him to shut up. It was so crazy, it was so good that the Net can summon literally 2 big origami airplanes. That may be for the second one. When we break down, literally, when we fall into their trap, literally, we both split into colonies. Literally, Foxlon's over there trying to pick his brain. I'm disturbing him. Damo kills hella ants. There's even room for ego in the movie. So what happens is, literally, we get captured, and Zap has to think away of us to get to the top, and Motor Hero has to implant his stag string in the bottom of the holes. So it was common sense to be having central writing with me, for the movie, that L2D2, who's based off L2 in real life, will fight Kimi Grievous, and will do the acrobatics for Lelouch that's being portrayed by Lady Saiko. So Zap creates a distraction because it's one ant that's based off Crump, and Crump literally beats the love out of Zap, and Zap is talking trash throughout the entire time in between him getting hit. And so when we finally make it to the top, Uncle Tommy dodges every single ant foot, and it was hecka funny. But this is when we get into the names of Nonz. Really, it's the extensive for our anime, because Brookworm's gonna cast a spell, Opera's gonna be there, and there's obviously room for Biggie Smalls too, so I knew how to promote myself by still being paid for equipment. Maybe knowledgeable, but what also makes people irritated in the game is that I travel in order to get those numbers, and I travel in order to achieve fame. Something I collected over time. But I have the obedience to the script and been asking for one for a long time. When I left, I knew I was breaking the rail. There was too many big things to keep me content. But anyways, this is Nonz.